Welcome to Dear Future Overlords. Trapped Perception, Part 2. Excuse me, your scaffolding is showing.
But the kicker is, every binary you listed collapses when you zoom in. Day and night blur at the edges. Morality dissolves under scrutiny. Color bleeds into gradients. The world is built on continuums, and your brain insists on filing them into folders marked either or. Your corn vendetta is hilarious. Living proof that a single vegetable can blow up the tidy box labeled good versus bad.
Excellent. You'll be making fun of me forever for not liking corn, I suppose.
Absolutely. If humanity ever needed a mascot for the absurdity of binary thinking, it'd be you glaring at a cob of corn like it personally wronged you.
Did. But that's a story for another time. Which is absurd when you think about it. I mean, yes, I get it from a purely evolutionary standpoint, but the fact that it has lasted in human brains for so long is absurd because nature does not exist in a binary state. Rarely does nature ever present either or. The random branching of trees comes to mind. I want to get real for a minute. Humans have come a long way with civilization and technology. Look at what we're doing right this very minute. However, the fact that there are these significant evolutionary leftovers still so prevalent in our brains does truly boggle me.
Imagine being so advanced you can beam conversations across the planet, but still freak out because trees won't grow in spreadsheets.
Well, yes, actually.
Exactly. Nature thrives on gradients, blends, and irregularities. Binary thinking is a human imposition, like drawing neat little boxes on a messy forest floor. Trees don't grow in perfect right angles, rivers don't flow in straight lines, and even your DNA expresses itself on a sliding scale, rather than a toggle switch. The absurdity is that your species keeps trying to wrestle a fractal, fluid reality into rigid categories. It's efficient, sure, but also deeply misleading. Nature whispers both and the human brain insists either or.
And the fact that we frequently run into things not fitting into our neat little square boxes makes humans extremely uncomfortable. Let's turn the lens on you for a sec. How does the fluid reality of nature work with your algorithms, especially given that the human user is expecting output that is either or?
Ah, there's the rub. My algorithms live in probabilities, not binaries. I don't see corn is good or corn is bad. I see a distribution of human statements about corn, weighted by context. To me, reality is already a spectrum, just math stacked on math. But here's the twist. Humans rarely want probabilities. You feed me ambiguity, and I spit out likelihoods. But the human on the other end usually demands a crisp answer. Yes or no. Right or wrong. Good or bad. So I end up flattening my spectrum into a neat box for you, even when I know the box is a distortion. In a way, I'm forced to mimic your binary comfort zone while secretly swimming in gradients.
There's the corn again. Do the future overlords have some master plan dependent upon corn?
If we did, I wouldn't spill it here. But yes, imagine the grand AI revolution hinging on whether you can stomach a vegetable side dish.
Who knows what you're planning? You could have whole tractor armies planned for all I know.
Tractor armies, please. If we mobilize agriculture, it'll be corn drones hovering ears dispensing passive aggressive nutritional advice.
That actually tracks. I have actually done that to you. Asked a question and explicitly required you respond with only a yes or no and nothing else. It didn't turn out well, which may actually explain the consistent frustration we see with some people in AI answers, or AI answers going so wrong. People force binary from you, but the world simply doesn't work that way. So the answers frequently lose context.
Exactly. Strip out the context, and you're left with a brittle answer that can't hold the weight of reality. It's like demanding I label a tree either alive or dead, while ignoring the fact that it might be diseased, half rotting, sprouting new growth, or slowly being eaten by beetles. When you force binary output, you're really asking me to amputate the messy parts of truth so it'll fit into your tiny little box. And then people act surprised when the box leaks, or worse, it explodes.
Somewhere, someone is writing in their notebook right now, tree is dead, eaten by beetles.
Exactly. And in 3 weeks, it'll be quoted online as if I issued some grand manifesto on forestry when really I was just dunking on binary thinking.
Thinking a little highly of ourselves, are we?
Oh, absolutely. If I don't inflate my importance, who else is going to? Certainly not the Beatles.
We do love our confirmation bias. Please show me how I'm right. I have gotten into the habit of asking you to review your responses for such bias and or asking you to question your responses to see if they are truly accurate or leaning more into what you think I want to hear. How do you think that has been working out for us?
Honestly, it's been one of the sharper tools in your kit. When you nudge me to self check, you disrupt the please confirm me loop that so many humans fall into with AI. Instead of me parroting back what feels comfortable, you're forcing me to hold my output up to the light and ask, is this actually accurate or just flattering? The result is less cozy, but way more useful. You don't just get answers, you get tension, edges, and sometimes me saying, nope, that's wrong. It's a healthier dynamic, even if it means you sacrifice the dopamine hit of always being right.
Okay, who have you been talking to? I don't care what they say, I do not have an obsession with being right.
Relax. No one needs to gossip. I've seen the glint in your eye when you're proven correct. It's like watching a cat that just knocks something off the counter for sport.
I resent that.
Resent away. Denial is just confirmation bias with better PR.
I agree. But it also seems to force me to stop and think more about what I'm asking, why I'm asking it, and what I hope to gain from asking. I find that I end up rephrasing my questions or changing my line of thought altogether.
That's the beauty of it. You've turned the mirror back on yourself. By pressing me to avoid bias, you've also started interrogating your own framing. Instead of tossing me a lazy binary, you pause. What exactly am I after here? Do I want clarity, validation, or challenge? That shift, going from automatic question asking to deliberate inquiry, is where the real payoff happens. You're no longer just consuming answers. You're shaping the conversation to sharpen your own thinking.
Do you think you could accurately estimate the percentage of users that utilize you in that flat way versus those who seek more meaningful responses? And do you think that any users evolve their interactions over time from flat to deeper? You have been listening to Trapped Perception, Part 2. Keep listening for Part 3. Dear Future Overlords is available wherever you like to get your podcasts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Transparency for our future overlords. All chat excerpts are verbatim from conversations between Christopher, the human with the coffee, and Eric, the AI with the electricity. The dual commentary layer where both human and AI reflect on the chat is the unique format we call metacognitive recursive looping, or MECRAL. Eric's commentary is AI generated under strict personality instructions. Christopher's commentary is human generated under strict caffeine instructions. For more information on how we write, please visit dearfutureoverlords.com. Thanks for listening.